Whole versus refined carbohydrates is a distinction that can make a massive difference in health, energy, and longevity, yet it's one that often gets overshadowed by blanket low carb or carbs are bad headlines. Not all carbs are created equal, and when it comes to anti-aging, quality is everything. Whole carbohydrates, think oats, brown rice, quinoa, legumes, vegetables, and fruits, deliver glucose at a controlled pace, provide fiber that nourishes the gut, and supply vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect cells from oxidative stress. Refined carbohydrates, white bread, pastries, sugary cereals, may deliver a quick sugar rush, but they often lack nutrients, spike blood sugar, and contribute to inflammation over time. In the longevity game, whole carbs are the wise, steady marathoners, while refined carbs are the sprinting thrill seekers who burn out fast. One of the main benefits of whole carbohydrates is their effect on blood glucose and insulin. Because they release glucose gradually, they prevent the sharp peaks and crashes associated with refined carbs. These fluctuations may seem harmless in the moment, but over decades they contribute to insulin resistance, chronic inflammation, and metabolic stress, all of which accelerate aging. By contrast, whole carbs provide steady energy that fuels muscles, brain, and organs efficiently, while simultaneously supporting hormone balance and cellular repair. In other words, they don't just feed you, they protect and preserve your body as it ages. Fiber is another major advantage of whole carbs. Fiber is like a private trainer for the gut microbiome, providing the food necessary for beneficial bacteria to thrive. These microbes, in turn, produce compounds like short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation, improve immunity, and even influence metabolic pathways linked to aging. Refined carbs, stripped of their fiber, skip this crucial step, depriving the gut of its favorite energy source and leaving the microbiome less diverse and resilient. A healthy gut is a cornerstone of longevity, and whole carbohydrates are the ticket to maintaining it. Nutrient density also sets whole carbs apart. Whole grains, legumes, and vegetables are loaded with B vitamins, magnesium, potassium, antioxidants, and phytonutrients, all vital for energy production, DNA repair, and protection against oxidative stress. Refined carbs, by contrast, are mostly empty calories. They may satisfy hunger temporarily, but they contribute little to long-term cellular health. Choosing whole over refined carbs is not just about energy. It's about giving the body the raw materials it needs to age gracefully. There's also a social and cultural angle to consider. Longevity hotspots around the world often feature diets rich in whole, minimally processed carbohydrates. Okinawans consume sweet potatoes, Sardinians enjoy barley and bread, and many Blue Zone populations rely heavily on legumes and grains. These communities don't obsess over calories or carbohydrates. They simply eat whole foods as part of a balanced lifestyle. The results speak for themselves: lower inflammation, maintained muscle mass, sharp cognition, and lifespans that exceed global averages. The humorous side is that refined carbs often get labeled as fun or comfort food, while whole carbs are portrayed as the serious, boring option. In reality, whole carbs quietly do the heavy lifting for longevity. They stabilize blood sugar, feed gut microbes, preserve energy, and protect cells, while refined carbs give flashy bursts of energy that fizzle quickly, leaving you hungrier and more prone to oxidative stress. It's like comparing a reliable sedan that lasts 20 years to a flashy sports car that needs constant repairs. Both may get you from point A to point B, but only one supports sustained performance over the long haul. In conclusion, when it comes to longevity and anti-aging, the type of carbohydrate you choose matters more than the total quantity. Whole carbohydrates provide steady energy, vital nutrients, and gut-supporting fiber that collectively promote cellular resilience, metabolic stability, and overall vitality. Refined carbs may have their place for occasional treats, but for a life that's long, healthy, and energized, whole carbohydrates are the wise, consistent choice, the dietary allies that quietly help your body age gracefully while still keeping you fueled for life's daily adventures.